Every day I see people getting scammed with the e-ticket in Punta Cana because they either don't know what it is, where to fill it out, or what to take care of. In today's video, I show you how to not get scammed with the e-ticket in Punta Cana because it's actually mandatory to have it. And I show you where to fill it out and how to get it for free. So let's dive straight into the video and have a look at the e-ticket. My name is Chris. I'm the author of Punta Cana travel blog and the creator of Punta Cana Masterclass, two of the most extensive resources in Punta Cana. And I have helped thousands of travelers plan their perfect holiday because I've been living in the Dominican Republic for many years, and I've also worked in the industry, so I know all the travel hacks, I know all the resorts, all the excursions, and everything you need to know about Punta Cana. So in today's video, we will talk about three topics. First, what is the e-ticket? Second, what is the e-ticket scam? And third, how do you actually fill out the e-ticket? So let's start with what is the e-ticket, because still I see a lot of people who don't know what the e-ticket is, even though it is mandatory if you're traveling to Punta Cana or the Dominican Republic. The e-ticket is basically the official Dominican Republic immigration form, and it replaces the traditional paper forms you are used to get in the plane. So this means you don't get any paper forms anymore in the plane. You have to do it online, and this have to be in advance because it might be checked already when you're boarding the plane. The e-ticket is for free, so please never pay anything for the e-ticket. This is also what this e-ticket scam is about, and I will explain it to you in a minute how it usually works. Only use the official government website, eticketmigration.gov.do, and you can fill it out up to 90 days in advance. Sometimes even more, sometimes it's possible 120 days. This depends a little bit. You will see when you're doing the e-ticket that you have to enter your travel dates. And for example, now if you enter a travel date in 6 months, it's just not possible. So this is what you have to do. You also have to do it before your trip. This is important because, as I said, it can be checked when you're boarding, but it's no problem to do it like 0 or 1 day before your trip. You need one e-ticket for the departure and one e-ticket for arrival. This is also important, so you get 2 QR codes at the end. This QR code you have to save or print, and then you can show it if in case someone wants to see it. And in case you have any problems, you can try to change the device, try another browser, or start again with a new application. So these are the important things about the e-ticket. And now you might wonder, what is actually the e-ticket scam? For this, let me show you the typical search results you will see. So let's assume you enter e-ticket Punta Cana or e-ticket Dominican Republic. Here I have to go to an incognito browser so that I can get the results you most likely are going to see. And you can see here, if you enter e-ticket Dominican Republic, the first link is actually, this is the real link. So this is the official government website. You can see it here, migracion.gov.do. This is the Dominican government. And already on position 2, you can see eticket-dom-rep.com. This is one of those visa scam websites. It's actually not 100% scam. This is important to know because they do the service for you. But the thing is, and this is why it is called the e-ticket scam and why it is also actually a scam, they are here on position 2. They pretend to be the official government website, but they are not. And then when you fill it out, or let's say when you open the page, you see, welcome to the electronic ticket portal for entering and exiting the Dominican Republic, which is nearly the same text like the official government website. And then if you click here on e-ticket application and you fill out all your data, then you will see at the end that they want to charge you $39. I have filled out all the data already so that we can get here to the last screen. And then at the end, you're asked to pay money. And this is the big red flag. So even if it's not this website I just take as an example, there are dozens of websites out there where you are asked to pay money at the end for your e-ticket. So if you land on any of these websites and you have to pay money, please don't pay. The e-ticket is always free, and you also don't need to enter your credit card details. I also have taken a screenshot here from another browser. You know, every browser has its own result, and here it gets even more tricky because the first result is already one of those scammy websites or e-visa websites. You see here Dominican Republic etickets.org, and what makes it special is that this is a sponsored result. So the sponsored result is on number 1. Obviously, they pay money to Google so that they can be on number 1. And usually this sponsored label is pretty small. Most people don't see it, and the result is actually like a real search result. So also here, if you click on this one, exit and entry into the Dominican Republic etickets.org, you will get to a website. You can fill out all your data similar to the official government website. And then you are basically at the end getting asked to pay something. So please, again, don't pay something. This is actually how the e-ticket works, that those pages, they look pretty similar to the government website. And then at the end, they ask you for a payment. You will actually get the e-ticket. I had a client who said, yeah, but or not a client. I read it in a group, in my own Facebook group, and I had a pretty long back and forth conversation, basically with comments with her, and she was so sure that this was the only real website because she said, yeah, I got my e-ticket. I paid $69 per person. That's pretty steep. But she got her QR code, she got her e-ticket, and then she was sure that this is the official website because she entered and left the country without a problem. And yes, that's true. And that's why I say, actually, it's not 100% scam because you get your e-ticket. But what those websites like here, Dominican Republic etickets.org, or like this one here, eticketdomrep.com, or ivisatravel.com/Dominican Republic. What those websites all do, they they ask for all your data, they ask for all your information, and then the same information they enter into the website of the government, and they get your e-ticket, and then they send the e-ticket for you. So it's really a service. You get the e-ticket, but at the end, they do nothing else than what you can do for free. So this is the e-ticket scam, and you already know how to not fall for it, but to give you even more value with this video, I also want to show you how the e-ticket actually works and what to fill out. Before we go to this next step, I just want to say that if you need more information about the e-ticket and about Punta Cana, you can check out my website, puntacanatravelblog.com. It's one of the most extensive collection of articles and texts, all from my own experiences. So no AI, no ChatGPT text, just my own experiences. So please have a look, puntacanatravelblog.com. And if you want to know even more, or if you want to have all the content as a video form, you can also check out puntacanamasterclass.com. There I give you a step-by-step guide of how to prepare your holiday for Punta Cana. And I also explain you all the scams in Punta Cana in a separate video there. It's like a 20 or 25 minutes videos with the most common scams in Punta Cana, including the e-ticket scam. So this is also another option for more information. So now let me show you how you can fill out the e-ticket. Now you see we are here on eticket.migration or migracion in Spanish, migracion.gov.do, official government website. And here you actually can switch on the top right corner. You can switch to English, and then you do e-ticket application. If you already have an e-ticket, you can go on consult e-ticket, and there you can change your data, or you can view your e-ticket, print it again, whatever you need. And if you want a new application, or if you want a new e-ticket, you go to e-ticket application. You want a new e-ticket. Now it switched to Spanish. I don't know why. So let's go to English. You can also see a PDF here with some instructions. I also have on the blog, puntacanatravelblog.com. I link it also down in the video notes. I have a long article about the e-ticket with all the common asked questions, all the common problems, all the bugs this form might have. So this is all explained in my article if you need further information. So you just go here to submit, and then basically you can start. As you can see, you have 3 steps here, and everything is pretty self-explaining. The permanent address, you put in your road. So let's say road example, country of residence, United States, the city. You will have it pretty often that your city actually is not here. Then you just can pick the next city, the next available, the one which is closest to you, whatever. It's not super important. Just pick something which is basically right and which makes sense. So if you don't find your city because you're in a small village, pick the next bigger city. Then here it's important, if you click arrival or departure from the Dominican Republic, usually if it's your first e-ticket, it's arrival because you're arriving. Then afterwards you can directly do the departure e-ticket, because again, you need 2 e-tickets, one for entering the Dominican Republic and one for leaving. Here you fill out your name. So let's say I'm Chris, and my last name is example. Your date of birth is a random date, so just pick something. I'm male, my place of birth. We can put the right one. I'm from Germany. That's okay. I don't have a different nationality, so we pick on the passport number. We confirm this passport number. You have a civil status here, occupation. Let's say I'm a freelancer. I don't want to be unemployed. Your email is actually optional, so you can do this. You can pick whatever email you want here. And if you are a foreign resident in the Dominican Republic, this is no, because you are in most cases not a resident. Usually you're staying in a hotel, and then you can pick your hotel here. Let's say you stay at Dreams Dominicus, for example. If your hotel is not in the list, you can also put in a private rental, and then you put in the address. Your embarkation port is your last airport, so Miami, then Punta Cana. You're flying most likely Punta Cana, your airline name. If you fly with a charter airline which is not listed here, there is a field. Let's see if I find it quickly for like others. Yeah, it's like XX others. So then you pick this one, you put your flight date, and you see now you can only fill out the e-ticket until the end of December. So if you're traveling next year or in more than 3 months, 3.5 months, you will not be able to fill out the e-ticket yet. So this is why I said usually between 0 and 90 days. Your travel purpose is most likely leisure. Let's say you stay a week. Here you don't have any plans for further sports. Next, and then it's already the customs information, where you just say that you most likely don't bring more than $10,000. You don't bring any live animals, plants, or food products, and you won't have any tax items in your luggage. And then the last question, if anyone has helped to fill you out this form. Nobody has helped me here. You accept the terms and conditions. And then this is an important question. Would you like to complete your exit ticket? And then you can directly, with the same data you have now, you can do the ticket for leaving the Dominican Republic. So you can do both tickets on the same time. This saves you time. And as you see, this was now less than 5 minutes. So let's add 1.5 minutes more for the exit ticket, which we won't do now. And you're done. So the whole e-ticket takes you only less than 5 minutes. And there's really no need to pay $35 or $39, I think, like in this example, or like the person I just told you, with whom I had a conversation recently, who paid $69 for something which you can do for free in really 5 minutes. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any further questions, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, also check out the blog. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. I'm happy to help you there. And yeah, I hope it was helpful, and see you on the next video with more travel tips and travel hacks for Punta Cana.